Well, therapy, twice a week.
Twice a week?
Mm-hmm.
Well, that's good.
It is good.
That's good.
Yeah, that's good.
That's good.
Yeah. Oh, and I'm seeing someone.
You're seeing someone? You little devil, that's great!
It is. He's a wonderful man.
Well, what's his name?
David.
And how did you meet him?
Actually, I met him years ago.
Yeah?
He and Tom used to work together.
He and Tom used to work together?
Yeah.
Another lawyer?
Another lawyer.
Another lawyer?
Another lawyer. Anyways, he just happened to call for Tom,
Yeah.
and I filled him in on what was going on. And it turned out his marriage was falling apart too.
Oh.
So we met for a couple drinks, and it turns out we had so much in common. And I've been seeing him ever since.
Ever since?
Ever since.
Well, so how long has this been going on?
Like a few months.
A few months. Well, that was fast.
That was fast.
Well, I mean, Tom's barely out the door.
Karen.
I mean, don't you want to be alone for a while? You haven't been alone in like a dozen years.
I've been alone this whole time. Don't you see? I spent my whole marriage alone.
I know, but to get involved with someone right away.
I'm in love with him.
You're in love with him?
I'm in love with him.
You're in love with him?
I'm in love with him. I am.
You only just started seeing him.
I met him years ago, I said.
Yeah, through Tom.
Yeah, the two couples went out a few times.
Okay, but no, that's different.
How is that different? It's not like he's a stranger. You know, the preliminaries were already out of the way. There was already this kind of shorthand.
Shorthand?
Yeah.
Look, I can understand this being exciting. I can understand that. But love?
But love? Why is that so hard for you to believe?
I don't know.
I fell in love with Tom the first weekend at the vineyard.
Well, yeah, and look where that got you. Beth, I'm sorry. I just don't want you to get hurt.
Karen.
And you're very vulnerable right now. And I
please.
just think that you have to be careful.
I am going to marry him.
You're going to marry him?
I'm going to marry him.
Marry him?
Yes, I'm going to marry him.
How
David is not Tom. He's not. They're two completely different people. With David, what you see is what you get. God, so much of my marriage to Tom was this dark dance, this like adagio.
Adagio?
Yeah, adagio. You know, I don't want that anymore. I want a new start with David, and David wants me.
David wants you.
David wants me.
Well, I wish you well then. Thank you.
Look, Karen, listen. I know what I'm doing, okay?
You know what you're doing?
I know what I'm doing. I had to survive Tom so that I could end up with David. It was my fate.
And that may well be, but I just wish that you would give it more time.
More time?
Give it more time. Just give it more time.
And just let this moment pass? Let this moment just slip?
I don't know that.
Why do I even bother?
What?
You think I'm crazy.
I never said that. I didn't.
Yeah, but you're thinking it. This is my opportunity for a real marriage, a real partnership. But you don't want me to have that, do you?
That's an outrageous thing to say. Of course I do.
I'm finally feeling whole, finally feeling like I'm on the right track. And what do you go and do?
What?
You undermine me.
I am not undermining you. I am thinking about what is best for you.
Oh yeah, really? Well, you want to know what I think?
What do you think?
I think that you love it when I'm a mess.
What?
You do. You do. You know you do. You love it when I'm all over the place flailing about. I finally found someone who's like an anchor to me, and you don't want to hear anything about it.
I don't want to hear anything about it.
No, you don't want to hear anything about it.
That's not true.
That's not true.
That
The
is
minute
not
I
true.
show any sign of being on equal footing with you, you have to come and knock me over.
Knock you over?
Yeah!
How can you even say that?
How can I say that? You don't need me to be a mess. You're like invested in it.
That's just not fair.
Yeah, it's not fair.
No.
Karen, it's not fair. We all play the parts we're handed. I was the ditz, the comic relief. You got to be Miss Perfect.
Oh,
Everything
please, Beth.
just right. God, how was I ever supposed to compete with that?
Nobody was asking you to compete with anything.
because I couldn't possibly reciprocate.
I had no idea you felt this way.
Well, now you do. We all can't be like you. God knows I've tried.
You've tried?
I've tried. tried.
You have tried.
I tried!
You know, we have loved nothing more than having you in our home and cooking your meals.
No, we loved it too.
You were my family.
I know!
No, I spent the first 15 years of my life doing whatever the hell I could to get away from my family, and then the next 10 years doing everything I could to cobble together a family of my own. I thought that maybe if I could just choose my family this time, if I could make my friends my family.
Well, congratulations! The family that you've chosen is just as fucked up and fallible as the one you were born into.
Thank you.